flexibility, balance work, and of course, good old-fashioned strength training with just your axle barbell. No weight needed for this workout. You have 2 wheels on your axle, a mat, a towel, and some water. It's gonna be about a 35-40-minute total workout, so let's get to it. We're gonna start with our feet slightly wider than the hips, shoulder width, hands at heart. We're gonna ease into our first set of squats here. So nice big inhales through the nose, exhales out of the mouth. Breathing nice and deep, setting your intention for your workout, coming into this space, feeling your body and your breath. Let's go for 4 more, just like that. Big inhales, big exhales. Good, for 3. Here we go, for 2. 1 more. Good, take it into a reverse lunge. Arms are gonna sweep over the head, stand up nice and tall. Big inhale, alternating, step back lunge. If you need a little less here, hands can always be on the hips for a nice neutral spine. But if you want a little extra, arms extend over the head, nice long reach through the fingertips. Here we go, 3 more. Inhales back, exhales to lift. 1 more. Good, let's take it up into a modified jumping jack. Big stretch, arms overhead, feet jumping out and in, nice and easy. Warming things up super light. If you need a little bit less, you've got that modified jumping jack, single foot tap out. Otherwise, you're keeping pace up and out. Full jumping jack. 8 more here. Let's rock it. 7, 6, 5. Here we go. We got 4, 3, 2. Let's march it out. Step on that left foot. Pull that right knee to your heart. Big march. Arms are gonna pull down. This one confuses you a little bit, or feels like you're rubbing your belly and patting your head at the same time. Just do your best with it. So we have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, from here, let's go ahead and turn those feet parallel, hips width, arms up behind the head. We're gonna sink into some good mornings. Big exhale as you stand up. So here you want feet hips width, toes parallel. Soft little bend in the knee, and we're hinging at the hip to stretch into the hamstrings and really start to feel a neutral spine position. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 2 more. And 1 more, nice and easy. Big inhale, find that hinge. Good, from here shake that out, cervical shoulder, shrug that back and down. Before we go through 1 more set of all those movements. So you're shrugging those shoulders up, pressing them back and down, and reverse that circle the other way. 8, 7, looks good. Go 6, 5, here we go. We go 4, 3, 2. Let's add in a little head roll, ear to shoulder, just start it nice and easy. So if you get stuck in front of your cell phone, in front of a computer, maybe in front of a TV screen for too long, you feel the sides of the neck just get really tight. This is a nice way to loosen it up. 4, for 3, for 2, add a little neck roll, chin to shoulders over. Other way goes over. Last 2 right here. Good, 1 more. Hands in, heart, feet stepwise. Second set, squat and push. So we're gonna do everything that we just did, but now a little bit quicker on tempo. Here we go, a nice big inhale, sit and push. I want you to feel like you're separating the floor with your feet here. 2, 1 more. Take it to that reverse lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to stand tall. Let's try to breathe in through the nose today. Breathe out through the mouth. Deep inhalations, getting as much fresh oxygen into the bloodstream. Big exhalations to activate through the belly button. Pull it nice and tight to the spine. 2. Last one right here. Hit those jumping jacks right away. Take it up. Nice and easy, nice and light. And again, if you need less here, modify with a single foot tap out. A little less impact. Right, just to get you started off. Let's go for 15 more jumping jacks. 3, 2, let's go. 15, 13, you got it. Right, let's think about our goals today. Keeping that in the forefront of our mindset. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You know what to do. March it out. Step on that foot. Pull. Big exhales to inhales. Breathing. Finding that knee to heart. Lift your chest for 8, 7, 6, 5. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we're going to take the hands back up behind the head, but we're going to use a single leg hinge. So we're going to gonna go into our single leg. Good morning. And you can alternate this one, just about 3 to 4 reps per leg. And this is sort of forecasting what's gonna happen in our workout. So really take your time on this. Inhaling. Let's do one more each leg. So you really start to sense your balance and use your breath here. Big inhales. Big exhales. Good. Let's finish it up. Step your feet as wide as your axle. Hands are going to lift right up to the heart. Roll the shoulders back. Bending either leg. You're going to come into that side lunge. You're going to lift that inside toe. Put it down and then just switch sides. Really carefully, really gently. Here. Feel a nice deep stretch from that straight leg in our thigh. Lift that toe. Push back down. Let's do one more each side. Big inhale. Side. Lift to the toe. Lower, push through, one more time. Side lunge, lift to the toe. Good, maintain your foot position. Reach down if your axle's not close by, grab it. As you're gonna come right to the center, you're gonna inhale, go for a gentle trunk rotation here. Exhale down, let's do 2 more just like that. One more time. Just getting a little bit more rotation into that spine. Warm us up for the workout that's coming. Let's go for 2 more. Big inhale to big exhale. You can reverse the breath here too if you want to do exhale first. Good. Hands on that barbell. 2 toes are going to come in. Bend those knees, tuck the tail, rounding up nice and slow. We should be good and ready to go. Today we are going to start our first sequence. Ring finger's going to go to your knee leg, to the break of the knee leg, that hash mark. We're going to come right into a front rack, right? Pushing the elbows forward. Barbells just resting gently on the deltoids right above the shoulder blade. From here, I'm going to press it over my head. I'm going to slide my fingers nice and wide to the widest grip. You can always keep the hand shoulder width if that feels better. 2 feet hips width. Before I do anything, I'm going to line the barbell right over the crown of my head. Grip and rip. Pull your barbell apart. We're going to exhale, lift the knee. Inhale, set it down. So marches in an overhead position. What this exercise does is it just really forces us into feeling the core and the alignment of our skeleton, right? So think eardrums right over shoulders, shoulders over rib cage over hip bones, hips over knees and ankles to the best of your ability. Big exhale to inhale, and I want you to feel like you're squeezing your barbell with big, strong strength. Try to pull it apart. This will create some rigidity through your shoulder girdle into your trunk, so you can really feel that core contraction. For 4, looking good, folks. Keep it up. 3, right here we got 2, 1 more. Good. From here, slide those ring fingers in. Find that hash mark. Hit that front rack. Elbows push forward, right, as best as you can. It's okay if you're here today. It's okay if you're here. Push forward. Feet are gonna go about shoulder width. We're gonna inhale, sit. For 2, exhale, drive up. It's a front squat, super simple. Inhale to sit, exhale, push through. Just starting nice and slow. Slow for 2, quick up. That's it. Just take your time. Inhale, exhale, big squeeze. Keep this going. Here we are. Big inhale, sit. Big exhale, push. Right, maintaining a nice tall, neutral spine as you drop the hips back and down. Aiming for the hips to get about knee height and pushing those elbows forward against the barbell. Here we go, 4 more. Inhale, down. For 2, exhale, drive up. 3 left, we got it. Slow. 2 more, just like that. Control it. 1 more time. Big inhale, drop that back. Slow. And up. Good work. From here, we're gonna come down into our plank position. If you have a mat, you can grab it. I really like this little knee cushion I've been using a lot in quarantine instead of a full mat. So what we're gonna do next is our plank, but we're gonna build it up in pieces. So shoulders over wrist, super important. Always watch your wrist when you're on the axle, when a neutral wrist, and you wanna squeeze that barbell nice and tight and try to pull it apart. So grip and rip, tuck the toes, push through the hands and lift your knees a couple of inches off the ground. From here, we're gonna focus on big inhales, big exhales. If it feels like too much, you need to take a break, come down. It's okay to reset and try again. If you're ready for a little bit more, we extend one leg long, off, thinking about kicking back through the heels, pulling up on the quads, pulling the barbell apart and pushing through the chest for 5. Try to breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of mouth. 3, 2, 1 more. Full inhale. 2 knees coming down. Shake that up, shake that out. Looking good, folks. So that's our first sequence. We're going to do all that one more time. Go ahead and give those wrists a nice little roll. Right from the front rack into that plank hover. Your wrist strength is going to be challenged. So if it feels a little like, oh, I just used that. This is good. We're getting there. Ring finger on that hash mark. Dip, drive, and pull. We're going to go right into that front rack. Front rack to overhead press. Slide those fingers nice and wide. Feet hips width. Rip and rip. Try to pull that barbell apart. Exhale as you pull the knee up. Inhale as you lower down. Here we're going to just kind of find a really solid controlled position. Not letting the barbell move too much. Really slow and steady. So here's the chance at the beginning of the workout to really just feel your spine tall and neutral, right? Finding the breath patterns. Big exhales to inhales. If you want to reverse it, inhale to exhale. Always welcome, right? You got to find your way, your version. Here we are for 4 more. For 3. For 2, last one. Good, from here, slide the ring finger in, barbell comes down to that front rack. Push those elbows forward, feet go shoulder width. Before you start your squats, think about spreading the floor with your feet. Elbows forward, 3, 2, little bit quicker. Down and up. Inhale, squat, exhale, push. If you want to go back to the slower pace, 2 count lower, 1 count press, go for it. Inhale to exhale. If you're ready for a little bit more, we're gonna move just a little bit quicker on the second set. Inhale, sit and push. Here we go, big inhale, exhale, let's rock it. Drop, push through. 4 more, can you rock it? 4, elbows forward, chest up, but chin is a little bit down. 3, 2 left, 2, 1 more right here. Good, rest, relax. Come on down for that hover. Or that full plank, whichever version is better for you. Ring finger on that hash mark, nice little break in that arm. Grip and rip. Knuckles slide forward so the wrist is neutral. Tuck the toes, push the hands. Let's pull the barbell apart, extending 1 leg at a time, and maintaining. So your goal here is being rigid through your entire spine, really strong through your trunk, but your breath is going to move you, right? Expanding the ribs, filling up the diaphragm. You want to work that while maintaining a strong trunk around your neutral spine. Here we go, 5 more breaths. And just really feel like you're pushing away from the ground. Kicking back through the heels, pulling up the arms for 3, for 2, and 1. Knees come down gentle, and shake that out. Let's give those hands a little roll. Nice little breather. Shake it out. Grab a sip of water if you need it. We're going into our second circuit. We will be rocking some single leg work. All right, so our second sequence, we're gonna take the ring finger right along that hash mark, bring the feet about hips width, roll your shoulder blades back, pull up from the abs. We're starting with a single leg Romanian deadlift, adding a row. So we're gonna go super slow for your first set. You're gonna inhale, hinge, allow the bar just to the kneecap, pull back, release, and stand up nice and tall, right? Inhale, hinge, flat spine, exhale, pull, release, inhale, lift, exhale, reset. So take your time on these. They're gonna be tricky right off the bat if this is something you don't do often, right? Single leg exercises really challenge the individual hip socket and the ability of our lower abdomen to brace and lift the spine against the flexion in our hip, right? So just really take your time on these. If you keep the barbell a little bit higher, right? I see a lot of people going for middle shin or toes, which is awesome, but really just practice this sort of shallower range. Over time, build strength there, and then over time, you're gonna be able to go a little bit lower. Big pull, release, and lift. Take your time. Inhale to hinge, exhale, pull. Already getting a little bit lower. Let's do 1 more rep. Big inhale, hinge, flat spine. Exhale, pull. Release, stand up and reset. Shake that standing leg out. Foot might burn a little because maybe you have all good. There's no judgments here. All right, let's switch over to the other leg. Again, start nice and steady. Think of the barbell staying right in line with your thigh. And you want to take your head with you on these. This is a little bit tricky at first, but I like to aim about 2 to 3 feet in front of my toes, sort of where my eye line goes, so that I'm really focused on maintaining the balance in that single leg stance. Here we go. It's 4, find a hinge, pull, release, stand tall. You don't want to rush these, right? You want to really control the range of motion and build up your vocabulary with this exercise. That's fine, we got 3 more, take your time. Falling over, there we go. See if you can stretch your back leg a little bit straighter, kick through the heel, stand your foot on the wall behind you. 1 more repetition, here we go, big inhale, exhale, big pull, release, relax, shake it off, good work team. All right, come on now, grab your mat or your pillow or maybe your towel, whatever you're using today to give your knees a little cushion. So we're gonna come into an all-fours position, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We're gonna go into our bird dog reach. So single arm, gonna come forward, I'm gonna slide my axle a little bit to the right. My opposite leg, left leg's gonna extend back. Right now, if you move your left arm on, take your right leg, you don't move your same arm, same leg, it's opposite. From here, we're gonna press down into the axle, drop the tailbone, seal up the abs with that back foot. You're gonna inhale, stretch it out, exhale, pull it in. And I want you to push through both your hands evenly, and this is a little tricky at first, but really push down through that right arm. Really feel that sort of compression against the wheels into the floor, like you're trying to create tracks on the ground with your axle wheels. Here we go, 3, big pull, 2 more, 2, probably could drop my head a little more, 1 more, bring it in, reset. Just switching arms and just moving that axle a little bit to the side. Extend your back leg, just notice here your spine, right, as you lift, you want to make sure that this doesn't extend. So just find that nice activation. Top hand on the wheel. When you're ready, inhale, push, exhale, pull. And here our goal, our focus is always going to be square shoulders, square hips, neutral spine, but active core. And how I activate is by pushing firmly through the hand on the axle, pushing firmly through the hand on the floor. There's 3, big pulls, 2 more, go 2, big pull, 1 more, big push, big pull, rest, relax. Go ahead and take those hands, shake it out. Give it a nice little release. And then from here, we're gonna finish up without the axle, the sequence, without the axle. We're gonna rock out our side plank. So this is one super important for side trunk or lateral trunk stability. Square the feet, a couple ways to get into this. Legs long, bottom elbow, nice 90-degree angle, top hand here, or to assist in front. You're gonna exhale, lift both hips. Now, this bottom shoulder doesn't feel right. Bring the hips down, pull it a little tighter, lock the shoulder girdle down, lift the hips. This is a level 3 right here. How do we make it level 2? Level 2, bend your bottom knee. Level 1, both knees down. Right? And this is a perfect place to start today. If you've never done a side plank before, you want to practice it and build up so that we don't injure the body, so we can keep training as often as possible. So level 1, level 2, level 3, bottom leg. Now feet can be split or stacked for 5, for 4, 3, 2, come on down. I'm gonna just switch it up real quick. Other side. Stacked feet or knees bent, you decide. Top arm up, shoulder girdle down, big exhale to lift, right? So you want to feel this shoulder pressing down so that lat is locked and loaded, super firm, super strong. This is level 3. If we're doing a little less, bottom knee is down, a little less than that, 2 knees together. Think tailbone is dropped, abs are engaged. Good. Adding to level 2, and then of course our final level 3. If you want to feel even longer top leg lifts for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, so we're gonna go through that entire sequence one more time. Grab a sip of water if you need, otherwise, come with me. We're gonna grab that axle, ring finger on the knurling, feet hips width, toes parallel, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. When you're ready, single leg, Romania deadlift with a row. And we're just gonna take this nice and even. Take your time here. Inhale to hinge, to pull, full stretch, stand tall, right? You never wanna rush. You always wanna feel like you can really pause and control that movement. 4, big pull, release, pull it up halfway. 5, good, think about fanning out those toes on the foot on the floor, spreading them nice and wide so that you have the most balance, the best grip with the floor as possible, almost there. Good, I think we got one more, and it's one more time. Big inhale, hinge, big pull, release, and switch right away. Inhale to hinge, find that pull, release, stand tall. Good, inhale, big pull, release, hips drive forward. Think of your breath as you pull. Squeeze those shoulder blades back and down. 4, big pull, release, take your time. Here we go, we got 4 more. Big pull, falling over, hand up. For 3, the left side is my weaker side. 2, so sometimes I get ahead of myself because I want it to be over. Last one, big pull, release, and shake it off. Really, really nice work, everybody. Give that a little release. We're gonna come back down to the floor. I'm gonna turn it to the side for a bird dog. So this one it's simple, and you just wanna keep it along the simple line, right? This one doesn't need any fancy extra bits just yet. We're finding the square hips, square shoulders, back leg is up, top arm's gonna press out. And you're gonna exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, push. So really focus on the push of the right hand. The left hand's feeling even with the ground. Reaching, extending. And if this is too much to do the back leg too, you could always hold the back leg out. Just practice pushing and pulling. Or you can even take it to the floor. Today's your first axle workout, and you need a little less. Toe is down. 3, 2, 1, more big push, big pull. Easy switch. Slide that axle over just a little. Hands and knees is where we start. Back legs out, top arms out. Lift the foot, let's pull, and then push, right? Pull it back, and push. All the while pressing firmly in against the barbell and the floor. Here we go, we got 4 more. Take your time, go for 3. Abs are nice and tight. Low back is not hyperextended. 2, 1 more time, push it out, and relax. Good, let's finish up in that side plank. And I want you to build it with me. So let's start knees together. Hips are gonna slide a little bit forward, so the knees, hips, and the elbow are all in a line. Top arms going up, shoulders driving down. Big exhale to lift. Level 1. Yeah? We feel this right in that bottom side, but we're also using our glutes and our quads and inner thighs nice and sturdy. Level 2, top leg stretches straight. Instep can press down. Beautiful. Level 3, what do we do? Extend that bottom leg straight. Feet can be split or stacked, right? Level 4, top leg goes up. Let's hold it. Let's take 2 deep breaths together. 1 more. Awesome job. Good. Slide those hips on down. Switch it up. Or maybe just turn around, face the other direction. And let's build it together. I think I do side plank 4 days a week in my workouts. Top arm can be up. Exhale, square the hips, shoulders square. Lock those shoulder blades down. Level 1. We're feeling that outside line nice and tight. Level 2, top leg stretches straight in step. Foot is flexed, super solid ankle. Level 3, let's do it. Bottom leg stretches. And feet stack. Maybe level 4, 2 deep breaths. Let's go. Big inhales, big exhales. 1 more. And rest, relax. Awesome job. So good. We're done with our second sequence. So we're going into our third sequence. There's 5 sequences total today. So I want you to keep your eyes on your goals. What is it that you're working towards today? What is it that we came here to do? And let's focus on that. Whenever we get tired and we need a little something else. Shoulder rolls up, back and down. Take a little breather. Okay, so we're heading into our third sequence. We're gonna go ahead and get a little cardio in because we wanna get that heart rate up. Ring finger on the knurling, on that hash mark. Dip, drive, and pull. Show me that front rack, nice strong grip. We're going into our axle jacks, and today I want to build this one up with you in case you need low impact. So an axle jack is just a jumping jack with your barbell. From here, we're gonna jump out, press over the head, pull back in. Super important when you press out that the knees are soft and the core is tight. Nice strong push. Now, level less than that, right? Pulling back a little bit. If you're not a jumper and you want to feel the same sort of push, you're just tapping the foot out and in. So your feet never leave the floor. It's a little less impact, yes? Does this make sense? All right, we're gonna pick up the pace, going for 15 jacks, whatever version you want. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. Bring it in. 15. Go push. 2. So really focus on your position here, right? This is why we did that marching, overhead march at the beginning, so you can feel that alignment. For 6, 5, you gotta go 4, go 3, go 2, and rest. Same as in our warm-up, we're doing our reverse lunge. Push the elbows forward, roll those shoulders down, reverse lunge, and start stepping that right leg back first. Big inhale, big exhale. So we're doing a reverse lunge and a front rack, right? My barbell is resting against the deltoids. Elbows are pushing forward, right? This is for the upper back to keep it nice and neutral. As we move down into this hip and knee flexion, going down and up. Here we go for 3, big push, 2 more, 2, 1 more, big inhale, right away, switch legs, other foot, take it away, inhale, exhale, there it is. I want you to feel your front heel super solid in the ground so that knee stays right over toe. Here we go, you got 3 more. Big push, 2 more. 1 more, big inhale. There it is, nice work. All right, building off that position, we're gonna come down with something underneath the knees here. And we're gonna go ahead and take the reverse lunge position or kneeling position. And then just really quick here, make sure that your back toe can tuck under here, right? So that you can squeeze the glute of the knee that's down. So from this position, we're gonna take ring finger to that hash mark, back knee down, back toes tucked. Now with a big exhale, take your inhale first. Big exhale, we're gonna push down, up, and allow rotation, and then control it slowly down. So it's a big exhale, push, push. Inhale, control. My favorite thing to do in class is come stand right here so that someone doesn't hit their teacher being me. Think about going down and up into your twist versus diagonally, right? You don't want to go like this. Yeah? We're going to go straight down to up and allow our spine to go into that rotation for us. Yeah, that's it. Let's keep it up for 3. Good, for 2, so you should be able to use that back toe and that posterior hip to tighten up. Things nice and strong. Reset, switch legs, switch sides. So you're always gonna turn into that front knee, yeah? Back toe is tucked, ring finger on that hash mark. Take a big deep inhale. Big exhale, start slow. Good, control it down. Your elbows might bend a little here. That's okay. They don't have to be perfectly straight. Sort of feel out these first couple. And one thing I always do see tricking people in this position is too narrow of a stance. So if you need a little more width for the knee and the heel, that's gonna give you a wider base, so a little bit more stability. If that front foot was in line with that front knee, you're practically on a tightrope. You're gonna rotate too much into the lumbar. So give yourself space for 3. Good, 2 more. 1 more time, big exhale, twist, and rest, relax. Amazing job, right? Let's hit those each 1 more time. Axle jacks, ring finger on that hash mark, dip drive to full front rack, elbows forward, shoulders down. Modify to full jack, 3, 2, 1, let's go. You push, pull, push. So if you need low impact, you're tapping one foot out and pulling it back in. If you want a little more full jack, go 10, 9, 8, you got it, 7, 6, 5, here we go, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Awesome job. Option 1, front rack, elbows drive forward, feet hips width, Let's take it back into that reverse lunge. You've got 8. Big inhales as you lower. Keep moving. Don't give up. Right? Come back to, why did I start this? Why am I taking care of my body today? Why do I want to feel my legs working hard underneath me, right? Come back to those whys, and it'll all be worth it in the end. Last 2. Let's go for one more. Big inhale. Good. Switch feet, other side. Nice and easy. Focus on that breath. Front heel super solid. Chest is up, but chin is down. That's a tricky one. Almost there. Here we go. We got 3. Big push. Front heel super solid. 2. One more time. Big inhale. Big exhale. Rest, relax. All right. Let's finish up with that sweep. You know it now. So let's build on what we know. Foot forward. Have a nice base here. Feet are a little wider than hips width. Coming down to that open hip. Shoulders roll down. Strong grip. Back to the top. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Push for 8. Control lower. 7. Control down. Quick up. 6. Control it. Good work. 5. Feel that back toe, back loop. 4. Go for 3. 2 more. 2 more. Go 2. Final 1. Big sweep. And release, relax. Nice work, everybody. Switch it up. Other foot forward. Other toe tucked. Front heel super solid. To that open hip. When you're ready, roll the shoulders back. Big inhale. Exhale. Up. Inhale down. Here we go. Big exhale. 2 inhale. Good. This is 3. And down. Watch the hip rotation, right? You want to use your front heel, your back to keep your hips square so that the ribs, shoulders, head, chest rotate. Last 3. Push. And down. 2 more. 2. And down. 1 more. Big sweep. Push through. Rest, relax. Awesome work. So, so good. All right, I'm going to grab our cradles. We've got sequence 4 and 5, which will be on the ground. And my cradles are we're good. All right, so grab your cradles, whether you have the plastic ones or the elastic one, rubber one. Both are actually pretty great. I like either. This one's going to be a little bit tricky at first. Right, again, if you're new to the axle, there's just some positions that are sort of challenging, right? If you have long legs right now, it's going to be a little tricky. You're going to pull up your cradle, slide your heel in, extend those legs out. So now my heels are in my axle cradles, my back, my butt, my tail is on my paddle. I'm going to come down to the back side. Hands are going to be down by the waist. I'm starting with straight legs. So I'm going to bend into 90 degrees. And if you want to slide your feet a little closer, that's fine, but nothing closer than hips width. Hands by the waist, drop the chin, take a big inhale. You're going to exhale, curl the hips up. Inhale, lower down. So this is our axle bridge. And I just want to see if you can do this first. Right, sort of feel the backs of the legs, racing, contracting, really fighting to keep the bar from rolling out from underneath us. Yeah, here we go. 3 more. Big exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Big exhale. Inhale. 1 more. Big exhale. Awesome job. Now maintain pressure in the heels. Arms are going to extend over the head. We're going to exhale, curl up, pressing down into the heels and lower down. And this is the place where it's very possible your heels will fly out of your cradle, and that's okay, right? Just slide them back in. If you lose it, just reset, take your time. We're gonna go for 4 more steps. Big curl up, control all the way down, all knees. 3. All right, 2 more, curl it up. Lower down, 1 more time, big curl up. And lower down. All right, since we're here, we're gonna just keep rocking it with that bridge. Kick through the heels, flex the feet, big exhale, drag it up, and lower down. Use your palms, use your elbows. Feel your shoulders slide down from your ears, right? You always wanna be as efficient as possible, right? Getting as much of our body to work to make everything feel better and set in the right position. Almost there, 2 more, big exhale, 7. I hope you feel the hamstrings. This is 8. All right, here, maybe try to listen to further away, extend the arms overhead, exhale, curl up, reach for those toes, lower down. We've got 8 sit-ups. I'm doing a slightly easier version with the arms extended. So by using my arms all the way back, it's gonna help me curl up. If my hands are across my chest, it will be harder and harder to keep my feet anchored. If my hands are behind my head, even harder. Super hard. So pick your poison, right? Find the version that works best for you. Last one, and last heel. And shake that out. All right, let's finish up today. You guys are doing amazing. Eyes on the prize, we're almost done. We're gonna finish with my favorite axle exercises today. We're gonna do the tuck, the pike, and the sphinx to finish up today. So go ahead and get your axle cradles ready for your toes. And just slide your toes in. And I want to build the tuck with you. So hands are going to come onto your mat or pad, your towel, shoulders over wrist. Same as we practiced our first axle plank, we're going to start here with our hover. So spread the fingers, elbows pull in, shoulders down, tuck the tail slightly, flex the feet, and lift the knees. You've already done this. This is your axle plank hover, hands on the floor, feet in the cradle. So to do our tuck, we're just going to inhale, stretch back. Maintain that stiffness in the core. Exhale, pull it forward. Let's try that again. Inhale. Exhale. You just want to come to about 90 degrees, right? I don't want to butt wink here, right? I don't want to flex my spine. I want to maintain neutral and really brace through on my abdomen. Let's go for 3 more. Push and pull. 2 more. Push and pull. 1 more. Push and pull. Bring the knees down gentle. Flip those palms. Give them a little rest. Ooh, yes. All right, so next move is our pike. Now the pike is a really challenging one. If you're tight in the hamstrings, you have really long legs but maybe shorter arms. So just take your time with this one, build it up. You're gonna come back down into your hover. You're gonna push back to a foot plank. So let's do 1, hover, 2. Now, pull your toes towards your shin, flex your feet, chin to chest, look for your belly button. Inhale, control it back down. So good amount of shoulder work here. So maybe you do 2 and you pause, and then you come back up, right? If you need to take a moment to reset, if the hands are too narrow, if the hands are too wide, feel it, find it. Now let's go for 2 more. 1 more. Big pull. Lower the knees, and then bring the belly all the way down. We're gonna rest in our sphinx. A little chest lift. So now you can stretch the muscles in the belly. And sort of just let those legs relax. Whew. So back to back, the tuck and the pike. You're gonna get a lot of stability. And almost like anti-flexion, anti-extension through the spine. So really practice bracing, right? Especially the front of the abs. We're bracing the front of the abs super tight. All right, let's go for round 2. Come back on up. Maybe a little flip of the wrist. If you need, a little up and over. This is pretty intense today on the wrist, so be gentle. And always come back to feeling and breathing. All right, second set, let's go right into that plank. Kick those legs back. Feel that squareness, shoulders, ribs, and hips. Exhale, pull. Inhale, push. All right, 6 more, let's do it, go for it. 6. Push away, control it, don't speed. 5. Stay with me, right with me. We got 4. Almost done. 3 left. You got this. 3. What are your goals today? Let's get it 2. 1 more big exhale. Pull it through and release. Relax. Let's take a moment. Sink those hips back. Slide those arms forward. Little child's pose. We're about to work it up. Work it out before we pull it down. We're gonna hit our pikes 1 more time. 8 reps is the goal. I think last set I cheated. Now I did 7. So honor. What's it called? Scouts honor. Scouts honor. When we do 8, if you did 7, it's all good. All right, from here, legs back. Core nice and tight. Look for the belly button. Exhale, lift. Inhale, plank. Exhale, look for the belly button. Good. Pull your toes forward. Flex those feet. 3. Here we go. 4. This is where they get harder and harder. 5. Little lower. Almost there. 6. Almost done. 2 left. 7. Scouts honor number 8. And lower that belly. All the way down on the floor. Shake those wrists out. Whew. So scouts on there, I haven't been doing those as much in quarantine, and I feel it a lot. Yeah, right, whatever we don't use, we lose, and that we lost. But just build it back up, little by little, step by step. You feel better, you feel stronger. We'll get there. All right, let's cool it down today, folks. We're gonna finish it up and finish it out. I want you to grab your mat and your axle. You keep your cradles on if you want. Just want to slide to the side and join me in a little kneeling stretch, lifting one foot up and over your axle barbell, back knee is down, and then from here I just want you to rock forward, inhale, rock it back, exhale, into our kneeling hip flexor stretch. Really tall spine here. Think about lifting the abdomen off the hips. Last one. This one we're gonna hold. Same foot forward, arm forward, opposite arm's gonna reach overhead. Big inhale, lifting tall, dropping the tail, squeezing the glute, and have a little side reach. Let's take 2 really big breaths here. Making sure you don't find cushion underneath that back knee. And gently lift it up. Good, from here, slide the hips back, square the pelvis, flex that front leg, and then gently hinge forward over your barbell, over your front leg. You're trying to keep your chest a little bit lifted, spine is neutral, core is gently active. Maybe you want a little bit more opposite arms going to come across. You're going to breathe into that hamstring. One more big breath. And gently come on up. Bend that knee carefully, lift it up and over, send it on down. Switch sides, other leg forward. And this is where we get to have a little bit of fun. Rocking forward and pulling back. Nice and easy, nice and steady. Just taking your time, pulling things down. Allowing that heart rate to come back down 2 more times. Just rock it forward, really gentle. If you feel this in your low back, I want you to drop your tailbone, right? Tuck under, scoop in the abs, and take away the extension in that lumbar spine. Same foot that's forward, hand goes up. Big inhale overhead. Big exhale, side stretch. Big inhales through your nose. Big exhales out of the mouth. Good, one more time. And lift everything up. Slide the wheels back, extend your front leg. Nice and straight, exhale, gentle hinge forward. So build this one up over time. Hamstrings can be a little tricky, right? It takes a long time to get the type of flexibility that you want from the hamstrings. So just really gentle here, never force it, right? It's never a good idea to force a hamstring stretch. Gentle, always breathing into it, allowing a little bit more further stretch. You never want to feel it pull. Big deep breath right here. All right, we're gonna gently lift, bend that front knee. Come on up to standing. We're gonna finish the last bit today. We're gonna take the feet as wide as our axle wheels, maybe just a little less wide. Hands are gonna come in through center. Covering one hand up and over, bend the knees, flatten the spine, take a big inhale. On your exhale, you're gonna go through that trunk rotation. Inhale, lower down to the bend, big exhale. Good, switch sides, big inhale. Big exhale. Watch your hips, don't let them turn and twist. Try to keep everything really slow. Big exhale. This left side, side. Big exhale, hold it. Big inhale, stay. Big exhale, stay. Inhale, release it down. Good, from your toe, feel those feet all the way in. Soften those knees, release the hands to the floor, shake it out. Gently round it up. Guys, that was an awesome level 1 exercise workout with our axle barbell and our cradles. I hope you had a great time, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.